bottomed out. Look, going to try and keep it short and sweet. The price action so far this week has not been favourable, so it seems to be like it's going to be a week where we try and maintain capital from the wins we had last week. But we'll go over what I'm looking for and see if anything happens. So Aussie yen, we broke down below this sort of level, and then we're retracing. But if we look at this move, it's quite bearish. So the main thing would be any pullbacks, look for continuation to the downside. We have last month's high just taken. So looking for any movement to the downside. It is stuck between two levels at the minute. So we have last month's high, and we have Monday's high here. So it looks like price is just going to chop. So I'm waiting to see if we break either way. If it breaks up and goes, then I'm not interested in it. But if it breaks down, so a lot of people are bullish Aussie pairs. So that means if we do break down, change market structure, a lot of pain is going to happen very fast. So that's what I'm looking for. Just because I'm looking for something does not mean it's going to happen. So I just have a story, I have an idea, and I want to see what goes on after that. So you may have different analysis to me, and that's fair play. You trade the way you want to trade, and I'll trade the way I want to trade. So Aussie yen, looking for that breakdown. If I get it, happy days. If I don't, then I don't. Dollar CAD, bit messy. So what we were looking for was a break above. So I think it was down around here yesterday. We were looking for a break above, which we've got a retest. So now looking for continuation up. We've got a nice little reaction off the Monday's midpoint down. So we'll see if we can get some follow through. Price action isn't that favourable. We've just been shopping. I really wanted it to go. But like I say, after these moves last week, we could just get some sideways chop, and then we'll see what goes on. But I am in this long, and we'll see what happens. Really want it to break back above Monday's high. If it breaks down below Monday's midpoint, then I'm out of that trade. Just going to hold it to Friday and see where it goes. At least take out this high, hopefully. But as I say, that is one trade that I'm in. Aussie I was looking at as well, but it's just going sideways. Might leave that. We have this level on the daily. Swing point, resistance, turns to support. But if it breaks down, I like to trade swing points. I like to trade the reversals. They don't happen all the time, but that's what I've trained my eye to do. So this level, these swing points come in at Monday's low. Swing point, Monday's low. If we break down, then I'll be looking to sell. So just using what I see, the patterns that I see, and the patterns that I'm used to seeing, and identifying that if we break back down below there, longs are in trouble, and I want to be on board that. So we'll go on to New Zealand yen. Excuse me, take all this off. Basically, this level here. Support, break below, retest. Could we get a continuation? That's what I'm looking for. What have we got so far? Got a break below Monday's range. Let's just put Monday's range on here. You can see the reaction of the midpoint. So if I take a box here, that is a level, the higher time frame level here of the monthly, and this is Monday's midpoint. I do not want to see it breaking above there. If it breaks above there, I'm cutting the trade. Looking for a continuation to the downside. price action has been a little bit choppy, but we'll see what goes on after that. And that is all I'm looking for this week. I don't really want to add any instruments because everything else is quite messy. Sorry, just putting in this little target to see if we could reach that. But like I say, everything else is a little bit messy. I did have my eye on Usdcad, just basically because of this level here. You see resistance, 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 support, broke above, and it's acting as support. And we do have a gap to fill in up here, so we could get a push up on this. What I'd like to see is probably a break above Monday's high. So something like that, but like I say, that's way down the list. Just keeping an eye on dollar CAD and New Zealand yen at the moment. That's the only things that I'm in, and that's probably the only two that I'll stick to unless anything else sort of gives me a nice clear indication that it wants to trade the way I want it to. So just going to manage dollar CAD and manage New Zealand yen for now. A few people asked me about Kiwi. It's acting nice, right? If you look at the reaction of the Monday's midpoint, if it stays below here as well and trades down, I could see it trading down based on we've took out these swing points here, swing point, swing point. If we go to the weekly, let me clear this off. We have this huge swing point acting support, resistance, resistance. It's failing to close above that, so we could see more downside in that, but ideally I've sort of missed the boat on that, and just want to stick to the ones that I'm sticking to now. Dollar CAD up, and New Zealand yen down. So we'll see what goes on with that, and I'll have a little update if you want me to go over anything. FX pairs only, don't do crypto or anything like that. If you want me to go over anything, or you just want to ask me any questions, you can hit me up on emails, DMs, always about, and good luck for the rest of the week.